Welcome back everyone! Welcome back everyone! Today is again time for a new challenge. In a second, I'm going to show you my take on it and the rules of our new challenge. But first, I want to show you your submission that you did for the past month challenge that it was about the prompt jungle and it was made with yellow ochre and rose madder deep. So let's go! So the submission that we have for this month is from Smiley Smiles, and this is the illustration that he did. Actually, he did a bunch of studies that I want to show you anyway, and he's saying that he portrayed me as a superhero, so it's very, very cool. This is the process with the inking and the sketch, and I want to show you actually the other two sketches that he did to study a little bit more the colors choice and how to work with them together. And this is the very first one. I very much appreciate as always that you took your time to do these beautiful artworks. Thank you so much, guys. Alright, enough for the introduction, so let's fire it up. Hey, the challenge rules are simple. You just have to use a prompt and just two colors to work with. You can blend the two colors together, make them lighter or darker, and use any media you like. I'm going to use watercolor, but it's just an example. And don't forget, guys, be creative and have fun. You can post your work on Instagram or Twitter with the hashtag #PranChallenge. You can do a YouTube video with animation, digital art, I don't know, whatever you want. Or also you can join our Discord through my Twitch channel. We have a special section there that is called Pran Challenge. If you are confused about anything, just check the description down below. There are all the information there. If you submit your work before the 1st of May, you can be featured in my next video, so don't miss this opportunity. The prompt for today is crowd. What comes to your mind if I say crowd? Like, I don't know, a school trip? Holidays? I don't know. Let's figure it out together. And just because I want to spice it up today, I'm going to use just one color for myself. You can choose the second one, no worries, the rules for you are still the same, but I want to do something more challenging today. Some of you asked me to draw the colors during the video, so today we are going to change a little bit what we are going to do, and I'm going to do it right now. These are my colors. Oops. All right. So, and these are the colors that we are going to select. So, let's draw it randomly, and the colors that we are going to use today is this one. Oof. So, as my first approach, I started with a really light sketch because I didn't want to really make my canvas dirty because we were working exclusively with white. So it was important to keep it as clean as possible, so I was able to erase it later, as you are going to see in a second. My theme for today was crowd, as you know, and I wanted to do a very populated street. Not gonna lie, I grabbed the reference and I wanted to have like some sort of cool perspective with the buildings, as you can see, on the left and right, and highly detailed with windows and signs on the road. And then in the street I did a bunch of people that are busy going to work. And yeah, you can see in the foreground I did some sort of layering, and I really wanted to have a really crowded composition, and I wanted it to be very, very busy. And now the most challenging part was the coloring. So what I started doing was to layer some pencil, because I wanted first to work on dry, and then later I'm going to add some watercolor. Here before this part you can see it, but actually I watered lightly the canvas in some spots, so it was able for me to use the pencil. This is a watercolor pencil actually. Use the pencil and make some vibrant and pigmented lines in some spots, as for example in the sky for the clouds, so I was able to smudge it later. And for the buildings I did some cross-hatching. The more intense you go with the cross-hatching, the more depth you're going to create. And as you can see, there is a cast shadow on the bottom right, so I wanted to really emphasize that part of the illustration. From time to time you can see that I'm using my fingers actually, because I was trying to smudge some places, and as you can see on the bottom right, for example, or in the center top, you can see that I smudged and blended lightly some spots, like for example around the sun, or in the foreground for the verth, the bushes that you can see in the foreground. Here I had to actually get back my graphite because it was pretty much done. And yes, I mostly worked with a pencil, but after this I'm going to use watercolor pencil, of course, so I can say that it's mostly watercolor, but it's actually a mixed media, if we want to say like this. And here I'm going in and I'm going to paint some stuff that I wanted to be a little bit more loose, a little bit more watercolory. So with the water I'm going to create these very interesting blending effects, and it's going to be a little bit more dynamic and blurry, and I'm going to build even more the layers that you can see in the composition. I did all the details with a pencil, so right now it's like very mostly it was about softening some lighting, some lights, and remove some lines. Here I'm going to remove the tape, and unfortunately I rip off a little bit of paper. You are not able to see it right now, but yeah, it happens from time to time. This washi tape is pretty aggressive on my paper, so yeah. And yeah, you can see this is the final result. It's very crowded. I hope you like it because there is a lot of details here. I covered the light with the curtains. There are a lot of details in the foreground, a lot of people that are walking in the street, and I hope it's interesting enough. So this was my final illustration. I honestly really like it. What do you think? Do you like it? Also guys, if you like my videos and you want to support me, just subscribe to the channel and drop a like, it will help me a lot. Thank you so much! Guys, never forget, just be creative and have fun. And until next time, bye bye!